told you that before.
Oh, Emmanuel, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's a short form. Okay, all right.
Yeah, so because I have a Christian upbringing I used to grew up in Swindon, a Presbyterian church.
Oh.
But now my family's all become Pentecostal, so they go to Pentecostal churches in Swindon or in Milton Keynes and so on.
Oh, okay.
But this song is perfect, isn't it? It says best things in life are free, because that's what Jesus was saying all the time.
Yes.
Should we talk about that from the beginning?
All right. Yeah, I mean, that's fine.
Yeah. Do you like this song?
Well, I'm not sure if I've heard it before.
Right, okay, all right. Okay, here we go. Oh, absolutely. Luther Vandross and Janet Jackson, of course. You're listening to me, Manny Massey. Today, Easter Sunday, is the day commemorating the resurrection of Jesus Christ from the dead. It's an important date in the Christian calendar and is celebrated with special church services. There's music, there's candlelight, there's flowers, and the ringing of the church bells. Yet, in COVID-restricted times, things have to be a little different, and Reverend Richmond Dogby leads the congregation at the Westbridge branch of the Lord's Pentecostal Church International UK and joins me now. Reverend Richmond, happy Easter and welcome to the program.
Thank you, and happy Easter to you and our listeners.
We're just playing this song, and because I've had a sort of Christian upbringing, and the song was saying best things in life are free. What do you make of that?
Well, best things in life are free for those who believe in Jesus. Yes, I believe that. Yes.
Yeah. Now, tell me about Easter. What does it mean to you personally?
Thank you. Easter, to trace it from the Bible, the occasion of the birth, the death, and the resurrection of Jesus Christ, particularly the death and his resurrection, is what Easter is all about. The Bible says in John 3:16, for God so loved the world. I'm just quoting and then paraphrasing and then interpreting at the same time. God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son, who is Jesus, to die for the sin of humanity, so that as many as who believe in him will not perish but have everlasting life. So for the Christian, Easter is one of the cardinals on our calendar, without which, we cannot talk about salvation. So that is very key. Very, very key.
The thing is, Reverend Richmond, you've said in there that those who believe in Jesus will be saved. But then what about those who don't believe in Jesus? Will they not be saved then?
Well, it is very open to everybody. So it's not as if it is closed to some people. It's come to die for everybody, for humanity. So as many as believe will be saved. So that we can be held accountable for our choice of believing or choice of not believing.
Yeah. What about marking Easter today then? Because obviously it's different during the pandemic. How have you marked it?
Well, it's not been the very best as we wished. If you remember last year, a year ago, we were all preparing for Easter and then had to go into lockdown. And a year on, let me take this opportunity to also express our condolence to all the bereaved families who have, gone through this difficult time. Now, we have had to postpone our program last year. We have 4 branches of the Lost Pentecostal Church in the UK: Westbury, Andover, Edgware, Tottenham. We normally have a yearly Easter program. Last year was supposed to be in the London branch, which is Edgware. We postponed it to this year, only to realize that this year too, we have had to postpone it again because we cannot congregate in numbers because of the COVID restrictions. Nonetheless, for the branch in Andover and the branch in Westbury, we have had communal services, except for our brothers in London who are still using the online service. So one of the major negative effects, I would say, that it has had is that we have not been able to have physical congregation or communal service as would under normal circumstances have had. But we have made use of technology, the online services, Facebook and Zoom and all that, to streamline services over the year And today in particular, for those of us in Westbury, led by one of our elders, Elder Grace, she was there to lead a service, and I was in Andover to lead a service. So we had a very good time of Easter service together this morning.
The thing is, I grew up as a Christian in a Christian household in India, and we followed whatever the British used to do in India many years ago. The whole day was taken up by Easter festivities. We'd have, procession through town. Then we would actually have a service. Then we'd have eat all together. I mean, what about you? What about your background? Where are you from originally? And is it much different in your heritage country than it is here, or were you born here in the UK?
No, I wasn't born in the UK. I hail originally from Ghana, West Africa. And I think there's some connection between Ghana and what you just mentioned. I remember that growing as a child in my village,